Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. This is the recipe that actually put cooking, cutting up, keeping it real viral on the map. It was 18 million views, and my wonderful son did it. So we wanted to recreate that. That's what we're making for his for his housewarming. So Drew, you've already washed the cabbage, and then you cut the bottom off so it'll be level.
Yep.
And I'm gonna let you take over from there.
All right. So I like to go ahead and get my cabbages, the slits cut in the cabbage. Cut 3 one way and then 3 perpendicular to that. Come about halfway down. You can see the.
Not through the core.
You don't want to go all the way through. You just want, a little checkerboard look. And then I like to go ahead and prep them in the pan.
With heavy
All
oil.
the juices and seasonings in there that we're going to get to in just a second. Take the cabbage, place it in there.
And people that don't even eat cabbage like this recipe.
Right. All right, first step is the butter. I should have already cut the butter up because it makes it a lot easier. But you use a half a stick of butter per cabbage.
I need one of those knives in my life.
It's easier to go ahead and cut the butter, or you can take it and melt it and pour it over, which is probably the easiest way to do it. All right. So got the half stick of butter cut up into little slices. And you just take it and shove it down in these little cracks. That's why you make the cracks in the cabbage. It doesn't have to be pretty or any sort of pattern or rhyme or reason to it, as long as you get it down in there. Sometimes it can be difficult, so you can literally just put it up under one of the folds like that. As long as it's in there, it's all going to melt down and cook into it anyways.
And we're actually doing ours on the grill, but you can also do this in your oven, exact same way, exact prep, but put it on a cookie sheet after you wrap it in foil and put it on 300 for about 3 hours. All right, go ahead, babe.
Next step is salt. You want to get quite a bit on there. I'm a fan of sodium. Black pepper. And crushed red pepper.
And that depends on how hot you want it.
All right. Then you take 6 strips of bacon. This doesn't have to be nice or neat or any rhyme or reason to it either, but just want 6 strips of bacon on each cabbage. It's bacon dipping.
That's that thick slice stuff.
Literally, just get it on there, over the top. Coming apart very good. As long as it's on there, it doesn't really matter. All right. So then, take a beer, a light beer preferably. It takes half a can of beer, which is another reason why I like to prep it inside of the pan, already in the tin foil, because obviously the beer is all of it's not gonna get inside of there. But as long as it's in there, that helps keep the moisture level correct. And you just wrap it up. I use 2 sheets of tin foil. I like the thick,
Heavy
duty, wide tin foil. Make sure you cup it up at the bottom to keep that beer in there keep it moist.
And then this goes on the grill for approximately 3 hours. What's our temp?
I like 4 hours.
4 hours at 325?
Yeah.
Okay.
300, 250. Really, there's no. I've done them on the grill for 6 hours at 200, and they turn out
Right.
just as good. So really, it's,
And when you get it out, it
Lower and
literally
slower.
falls apart.
yep.
And you just get the core out and serve it as it is.
Yep.
That is Drew Clapp's 3B cabbage.